Yo, what is going on, everybody? It's what's going on in video, and today, I don't even know what I just said, but excuse me today, or this video at least, cause I'm not feeling the greatest. So let's watch this. Jack Doherty is losing everything. We already knew this, and this video is by slaqin. Slaqin. Shout out slaqin. Let's get it.
Jack Doherty is slowly losing everything, and honestly, he kind of deserves it. So a little less than a year ago, about 9 to 10 months ago to be exact, Jack would actually have an interview with someone in his house. And during this interview, he would say something along the lines of, he doesn't intentionally do things that make people mad. That stuff just kind of happens to him. But going forward, he's gonna make a
I want to hear that one more time, bro.
Interview with someone in his house. And during this interview, he would say something along the lines of, he doesn't intentionally do things that make people mad. That stuff just kind of happens to him. But
Alright, bro.
Going forward, he's gonna make a real attempt to get the internet to like him.
I thought I purposely do negative things. Stuff just happens to me. But at the end of the day, my reputation
It's going to take you a while to get the internet to mess with you, bro.
is up, to me to fix, and that's what I'm gonna work on now, because I'm at the point where everyone pretty much already knows me, and now it's just like, how can I get everyone to like me, Yeah.
Now, of course, hindsight is 2020, but we now know almost a year later, that did not work. In fact, ever since Jack did that interview, it really seems as if Jack's been slowly losing everything, one piece at a time.
So, bro's even worse.
Plays Lacey's two-man date with Marlon.
I love it. I'm actually like,
Bro, I can just tell, like, this girl does not, like, this girl does not for bro. Like, y'all can just see it, bro. Like, that, like this gotta be the fakest smile I've ever seen.
thrilled, like dead ass. Like, I'm excited. Like, I have an actual smile on my face. Like, I'm excited. Like I'm so happy for them. Like, for real. Like, you literally couldn't. Oh yeah. I hope they get married.
So about 3
I
months
hope they get married.
after Jack had that interview is when he would actually crash his McLaren.
I did not think this was going to be happening today.
Me neither.
Alright guys, my McLaren is totaled a couple days before my 21st birthday.
Now I did make
That is rough. That is rough, but it was well deserved. Chat. This dude literally speeding through the rain, watching chat. Almost could have cooked his cameraman. His cameraman could have died. Like, this dude cares about like he's always got the camera on him, bro. Like, hey, look, bro. Just repent, bro.
2 videos talking about that situation, and I'm sure there's hundreds of thousands of other videos that were also made on that exact situation, so I won't talk about that too much here. But little did we know at the time, this may have actually been the peak of Jack's career. But believe it or not, only about 3 months after Jack crashed his McLaren, he would get into yet another accident, when someone would actually back up into his Lamborghini while he was sitting in a parking lot.
Yo!
I didn't see you. I'm sorry, I've been doing it on
Oh my, you just backed into a Lambo, dog. Oh, it's right here. You got me right here.
Now, obviously, this crash is nowhere near as crazy as the McLaren.
Right.
Back into my Lambo.
Ugh.
Damn.
That's unfortunate, but
How did you do that much damage to her?
But I would argue it shows just how unattentive of a driver Jack really is. Let's not forget why he crashed his McLaren in the first.
no, that is true. That is true. Like I just told y'all, this dude is literally speeding through the rain while watching chat, and he hydroplaned. That's how he crashed. He hydroplaned.
First place. It's because he was looking down at his
Number one rule: if you are a little kid and you have not driven yet, or you're on your permit, do not drive fast in the rain, bro. Go a little under the speed limit, bro, or go speed limit. Just be careful, bro. Please. Your life is more important, bro. Just take your time to get over to a destination, bro. Please. Don't worry about the people on the road, bro.
phone, changing the music, and reading his chat. And I don't know about you guys, maybe you
Literally,
don't drive.
I was
but
teaching that to
usually
my
when you're in
brother.
a parking lot and someone starts to
I
back
was
up,
teaching that
all
like
it
thing
takes
to
is
my
a
brother.
little honk to let
And
them
I
know
can
that
literally
you're behind
5
them,
seconds
and they
after
usually stop
I said
immediately.
that,
But it's
I
very
said
likely
I was
that
screaming at
Jack
this
being
car in
Jack,
front of
the
me.
dumbass
I'm like,
that
bro,
he
why
is,
is this
was
dude going so
probably
slow? I'm
looking
like,
down at his
and
phone, sitting at that stop
and
sign
Dylan
right
goes,
there.
it's
When
because
that
it's
lady
raining.
backed
I'm
up
like, oh yeah, I forgot. I was just like, hey, don't worry about it. But I was like, no, he's going like even slower than like I want you to go. See what I mean? Like, bro, it don't matter, bro. But I just got like some weird road rage, bro.
And of course, that lady is still at fault, as all it takes is a quick glance into one of your side mirrors to see that bright blue, ugly ass car right behind you. And although, like I said, this was a small fender bender, absolutely nobody was hurt by this situation. I think it shows how karma was really after Jack, as only 6 months after he had that interview, Jack managed to crash 2 supercars.
Yo, some lady just hit my car. I'm like pulling out of the bank, and next thing you know, I hear smush, and it's just my car getting smushed by a lady backing out. First the McLaren, and now my freaking Lambo, bro. I can't catch a break. The mirror low-key took all the damage.
This dude really likes color blue, bro.
I'm not gonna lie.
He
This
really
thing
likes color
smushed
blue,
in,
bro.
went like that.
And lose hundreds of thousands of dollars in the process. And this really was the start of a long couple of months for Jack. And it would only take about 1 more month before karma would finally hit Jack like a fucking truck, when he would slam headfirst into the pavement and shatter his collarbone.
Yeah.
What?
Not bad.
Yeah. You see that fracture right there?
Yeah.
That's supposed to be the end of the line. This piece should be 1. So it's a displaced fracture you got.
So after Jack was done with his nightly routine of snorting 6 fucking addies, he decided it would be a good idea to leave his mansion at 2 o'clock in the morning to go hit some stunts on his dirt bike in a gas station parking lot.
What is this? He does this to himself, bro.
Oh my god.
And yes, I'm being serious. If you were to ask me what the fuck this troglodyte was doing,
like literally, what? Why?
Genuinely would not be able to tell you. But nonetheless, after hitting a few of some of the weakest jumps I've ever seen,
Attempt 21 is crazy.
Jack would get a little bit too much air, lean forward on his bike just a little bit, and slam face first into the concrete.
Ooh. Ooh. Damn.
You good? Holy shit.
Oh, I'm done with that.
Now, unfortunately, I
Holy.
did have to show you the blurred version of that crash, because the crash was honestly pretty bad, and I don't think I can show you the full version here on YouTube.
Oh,
But
that
if you guys
sounds-
are
that's-
curious what it looked like, I would recommend looking it up on TikTok. Just type in Jack Doherty crashes dirt bike, and it's probably going to be the first video that
That's
pops up. But
nasty,
in all
bro.
seriousness, this crash
gonna
was
look that up.
actually
I-
pretty bad.
I don't
And I'm
wanna look- that's
surprised Jack
crazy.
was smart enough to put a helmet on. And honestly, if he wasn't, I truly believe that Jack would have become a quadriplegic that night, as he truly did fall directly on top of his head. Why this butt-chugging dumbass would leave his multi-million-dollar mansion in the middle of the night to go film himself doing some of the lamest jumps I've ever seen on a dirt bike is something I truly cannot comprehend. And although at the end
Now
of
that
the
is weird. I mean, but look, hey, it's his life, bro.
Jack would
But that
say
is mad
he
weird.
needs to learn his lesson and stop doing dumb things.
I'm gonna learn my lesson and just stop doing stupid stuff.
I'm
What gave it away?
here to tell you from the future, that would not happen. Something I noticed while watching this video is that McKinley genuinely seemed over Jack's shit. Obviously, she's trying to act like she cares, but it looks like she just wants to go the fuck back to sleep and is tired of being woken up by bullshit. And funny
Right.
enough,
I still like to. Like the fact that she still stayed with him is like crazy to me. I don't know why people stay with this dude. This dude's literally like wilding, bro.
less than 30
well,
days
obviously
after
because he has
Jack
money.
broke
but,
his
you know.
collarbone, McKinley would in fact break up with him and call the cops on him in the process.
Guys, look.
Oh yeah, I saw this. This was crazy. It was hilarious.
Broke up. The cops are outside of my house right now. She just called the cops on me, packed all her shit, took her fucking car. Everything. Insane. Insane, bro. I can't believe I dated that bitch for the past 2 years, bro.
Since Jack decided to record and live stream this entire thing, he would also admit to us why they broke up.
So fucking stupid. Like, it literally just started because I wanted him to just wake up earlier in the morning because fucking sleep in so much. And I used to wake up at 8 a.m. And like, we just be fucking getting lazy recently. And I don't like that. And I think you are who you surround yourself with.
And it would in fact be because McKinley just wanted to fucking sleep a little bit more. And can you really blame her? We literally just watched bro leave the house at 2 a.m. and come back like an hour later with a fucking broken collarbone. She comes out of the room, every fucking light is on in the house. You have your cameraman and your manager in the house. I mean, the entire dynamic was just so fucking weird. And although McKinley might be the biggest 304 on the internet right now, I can't blame her for leaving. But I did already make
No, I'm saying she really just robbed robbed this dude bread and left. Like, that's crazy work.
On this situation, and so did every other commentator in the history of fucking commentating. One thing I did notice from this situation though is it seems like it's really affected Jack purely based off his workload, as after this breakup he hasn't posted any new videos on his second channel and has only posted 4 on his main, a huge difference from his multiple videos a week on each channel that seemingly happened overnight. But despite Jack crashing 2 supercars in a 6-month period, despite Jack getting in a pretty serious dirt bike accident that if it wasn't for his helmets could have been the end of everything Jack has worked for, despite getting broken up by his girlfriend of almost 2 years because of his pure immaturity and just stupidness, Jack wouldn't seem to understand that he's the fucking problem. And about a month after his girlfriend would leave him, Jack would continue on his trail of destruction and crash a boat straight into a neighbor's boat at the new house that he just moved into.
No, oh my god, oh my god.
And believe it or not,
Jesus Christ, bro. Yo, chat.
this crash mostly happened because of the pure carelessness and stupidity of none other than Jack. Before Jack even started the boat, he would actually admit that he just fucking bought it and he has no idea how to actually drive it.
Guys, I don't know how to drive this boat yet, but I'm gonna figure it out. I just got my boater's license like 5 minutes ago. Shout out Michael David, but I don't know. I don't even have insurance.
On top of that, the boat isn't even insured, and you can tell by the way he's talking about it, he thinks this is absolutely hilarious.
I don't know how to drive the boat.
Hi guys, who's Mikey doing this?
I don't know. No, I'm going to. No, deadass, I don't know what I'm doing now. For real, guys. I actually don't know what the fuck I'm doing, but we're gonna figure it out. Make it too easy to get a boater's license.
I don't know if he's just actually this dumb or he's trying to impress the girls he has in the boat, but something I'm not sure this troglodyte even realizes is that insurance is not only there to protect your boat, but everybody else's in the water too. But of course, in Jack's mind, this is Jack's world, and he's not worried about anybody else. So he would go ahead and undock the boat before almost immediately crashing it into the shoreline directly across the water from where the boat was parked.
Yo!
This is actually the...
No!
and a tuck.
Why aren't you pulling the wheel?
Is he cooking? He's cooking.
This is actually...
Hey.
This is fucked. Look
Why
at
are
it.
we by the... We're so close to the shore. You're...
Depth,
I think it has to have a certain depth too. Like we're
depth 1 foot.
That right there should have been enough for Jack to know he has absolutely no idea what the fuck he's doing. He wasn't about to stop
Oh,
there,
nah,
as Jack
bro.
was very clearly on a coochie mission. And no joke, within 30 seconds to a minute of him almost crashing the boat into the shore, for whatever reason, Jack would decide to turn the propellers up all the way, which essentially made him lose control of where the boat was going because he had no idea what he was doing, which led the boat on the fast track straight into his neighbor's boat.
Oh, fuck. No. Yo, find him. Oh, yo, Jack, I'm gonna take the
Get the
wheel.
fucking
Whoa,
wheel.
I know, no, what are you doing? Other way. Yo, get the fuck.
And of course, instead of turning down the propellers or maybe fucking reversing them, turning the boat, doing literally anything, Jack would let go of the steering wheel to stop the boat with his fucking legs.
Jack, actually. No. Oh.
Holy God, bro.
Oh my god. Yo, put the. It's cause it's still in.
And of course, that did not work, and you can hear the boat crunch straight into the other one. Honestly, I'm surprised that wasn't Jack's legs breaking into pieces. And luckily for Jack, it really isn't actually gonna cost that much to fix the boat, which I'm super surprised about.
Yo, you think that's gonna cost to fix?
I gotta get a quote on it. It was terrible, but I'll let you know. I've got your phone number.
Like, no, how much are you, like, estimating?
$1,000.
Okay.
Only $1,000? Oh, okay, that's still a lot, but like to him, that's like $1.
It really sounded like that boat crunched pretty hard, and I figured any sort of damage to a boat would cost a lot, but I guess not. And despite Jack literally endangering like 5 people's lives by putting them on a boat in the middle of the water, in Florida might I add, without
What's worse is the fact that the girls actually like were on the boats. Like, why would you trust somebody that doesn't drive a boat? Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, what the freak?
without actually knowing what he's doing, it seems like he didn't really take it all that serious.
I had no control. These boats make no sense. It's just like, just stop. Like, go to the fucking right. But I guess it wasn't my fault because it wasn't anyone's fault, to be honest. It was the fucking boat's fault because... I bet you that's a clip of me crashing the boat.
Which is crazy because just 2 months ago, he was saying that he needs to learn from his mistakes and stop doing stupid things. And this right here, out of all of the things that Jack has done, just might be the stupidest one. Now, believe it or not, as of me recording this video, this is the last just pure idiotic thing I could find that Jack did. But that does not mean that karma was done with him. And no joke, I can't make this shit up. About 2 weeks after he would crash the boat, Jack would actually go to LA with this girl that he's calling his new girlfriend. But all the information I was able to find, they're really just hanging out and he's just been baiting her as his new girlfriend. But they would be walking down Rodeo Drive, which is one of the most popular roads in LA, when someone would pull up in a BMW and steal Jack's chains right in front of like 50 other people.
Bro, they just fucking robbed me. They just took both my fucking chains, bro. Fuck, dog. Dave, what the fuck, bro?
They had a gun.
Where's yours? What?
And according to Jack, all of those
What? They just grabbed it and ran? Oh, hell nah.
chains combined equaled out to about $300,000.
Guys, I just got robbed on Rodeo Drive for $300,000 worth of my diamond chains.
Which is just ridiculous to have chains that cost that much in the
No, that's real. Like, what dog? Why did it cost $300K for that? I mean, I guess he is a multi-millionaire, so shoot. But still, bro. That's just so random. Like, y'all, like, come on. Like that just hits like he's going for clips, bro. Like, you're telling me a dude just ran up to him, snatched the chain that was on his neck, and ran? Or was he holding it? I'm assuming he's holding it in his hand or had it in a box or something. You're telling me this dude just ran up, snatched it, and he got away. Wow.
in the first place.
Just wow. Like, he's actually getting cooked. Like, he's genuinely getting cooked, bro.
Even if you can afford it, especially
Like, that's sad, but that's insane. Like, that's so stupid.
how many fakes there are out there in the world that look extremely real. In my opinion, if you have 300K on your neck, you're compensating a little bit, my boy. But then to be lacking the brain power to realize that LA is one of those cities that you will get robbed in if someone sees the chance is just unreal. And
True.
Jack's initial reaction
But
is
like, again,
actually,
like, that just grabbed the chain, or he or she just grabbed the chain and just ran. Like, you just lost that. I'd be heated too, bro. But like, bro, what is?
blame the security guard.
Dave, what the just happened, bro? No, dead bro. Dave, like, why do you keep walking away from me? What if they come right back here and they get me again, bro?
Coming back, Jack.
Bro,
I had a gun. I would have kept going. He had a gun.
oh my, bro.
He had a gun.
Bro, what happened?
Oh yeah, hell no. I'm not saving you, bro. He has a blick on him.
Pulled up, jumped out. It was three of them.
What happened?
They all had pistols.
Pistols is crazy.
Bro, like, that was too like planned, bro. Yo.
No, dude, they got assassins on, bro. That's actually crazy work. No, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Frick that chain, bro. My life is more important than some damn chain, bro. Keep it a billion. I mean, I'd be heated, bro, but like, yeah, you lost that, but you could have lost your life. Like, I'll be honest, bro. I'm not being a bodyguard because guess what? If I get into a situation where they jump at me with 3 blicks, yeah, I'm good, bro. You got it, bro. You got it.
3, 1 drive.
How the do they know we're right here? Someone had to set me the up. Nah, someone set me the up, dog.
And I saw a lot of people on the internet saying that they thought it was him as well. And although that's definitely possible, especially considering the fact that he didn't want to talk about it with Jack on live stream after it all happened, but in my opinion,
That'd be hilarious if the bodyguard set it up, bro. Dude,
I think it's actually more likely that it's this new girl that he's been hanging out with for seemingly only a couple of weeks. So apparently how all of this went down is they actually went to Cheesecake Factory, Jack, his new girl, and a bunch of the people he was with. But after about 10 minutes of being there, Jack's new girl would actually ask him to go outside so they could smoke really quickly.
Yeah, we went from Starbucks to Cheesecake Factory because all my friends were eating there and it was just me, Chrissy, and Dave at Starbucks. So we met them at Cheesecake Factory. We sit down 10 minutes later. What are you laughing about, bro? Like, you set me up. We get it.
No.
Someone set me up, bro. This whole thing was a setup, but we'll get to it. But yeah,
Not to lie, bro.
The Cheesecake Factory. We ordered a little chicken quesadilla.
Yep.
And then Chrissy asked me a little something.
I asked him to go outside.
Pretty sus considering they could have done that.
Not gonna lie, that is, yeah, you're cooked,
Before
bro.
they-
That was dead as girl, bro.
Actually
There's
went
no
into the
way.
restaurant. And not too long after they went outside to smoke, a BMW would pull up to them, stop in the middle of the road, and like 4 guys would jump out and steal Jack's chains.
But yeah, so I was just
Crazy.
trying to I was facing the other way, and then Chrissy goes, Jack. I turn around, I see like 3-4 guys running at me, and they must have been like 10 feet away from me when I saw them. But within like 1 second, they already had their hands around my neck with my chains, like ripped it off. But Dave was right behind them. As soon as they ripped my chains, it's like they had my chains, and Dave threw them with it.
Yeah.
Dave threw them all off me. Like I don't even know what happened. Like they were all on me. I couldn't even see what was going on. Like.
Yo, that's actually sad. I do feel bad a little bit, but like, dog. That's dead ass insane. Like that can there's no, he was set up, bro. I'm sorry, he had to be set up. Cause y'all really gotta think. Like, look, there's what other way? How do they know he was right there? They sprinted at this dude and grabbed his off of his neck, bro. That's such a crazy way to just wow. Like that's just.
Chrissy was the only one that really got to see what happened. Like I just remember getting pushed up against the wall and then seeing my chains like in front of me with the guys on the ground because Dave shoved them all over, and that allowed me to break free. I run onto the road, and then 2 of the guys start chasing after me.
And Jack would actually check the phone of the girl that he's been hanging out with right after it happened, but according to him, he didn't see anything on there.
See, you're like, I'm not saying you set me up or anything, but I just want to see what that was. Like we went outside and next time I got robbed. Like I'm sorry. Like I'm just.
But in my opinion, that doesn't mean anything. She very easily could have sent her location, sent one message telling them to do it, and then deleted all of that off her phone. All before Jack even got robbed. Of course, the security guard could be just as guilty, but it's significantly less likely considering the fact Jack literally pays him probably a lot to be a security guard.
Right.
I would imagine at least $10,000 a month, which is over $100,000 a year. That's not that much less than the chains themselves were worth. And considering, like Jack said, 3 to 4 people jumped out of the car, that means at least those 4 people are gonna have to split that $300K. And that's if they get $300K for it. They're likely gonna have to take it to some jewelry shop that's gonna give them like half of that. So it just doesn't make sense for someone who's already making 6 figures a year to do something like that, at least in my opinion. But that doesn't stop the fact that it definitely could have been him.
Security was definitely in on it. Dave, were you in on it?
Yeah.
What?
Sorry.
It's okay, man. We good?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Now, I checked all over Jack's social medias.
Horrible
I checked his
outcome.
Twitter, his TikTok. Unless he posted on Snapchat his exact location, which is very possible. I'm not able to go back and look on that. This is 100% a setup, simply based off the fact that these people clearly knew exactly where he was.
Dead ass, bro.
Jack posted on his Snapchat, which is very possible. Somebody had to have told him exactly where Jack was, which is absolutely insane. But I'm really not surprised. Jack has so many people around him that just look at him as free money and don't actually care about him. It was only a matter of time before something like this happened. And Jack,
I'm gonna keep it 1,000, bro. This is one of the few people that like I want to get bread off of him too, bro.
Jack might want to figure out who the snake in the grass is sooner rather than later, because he has a lot of very nice things that a lot of people would love to take. But the best part about this entire situation is that someone would actually make a song about Jack telling him to come get his chain back.
Get your chain back, come on and get your chain back, Doherty. Get your chain back, come on and get your chain back, Doherty.
But I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys, as funny as this song is, I'm not entirely sure this is the actual guy. At the very least, the chain that he's flexing in the video is absolutely not Jack's.
And this was actually the last video ever recorded of me with my chains on. So I was in Starbucks, and these fans like took a picture of me or whatever, but they wanted me to try their candy, and it was the last video of me with my chains on, so I want to find it right here.
Jack Doherty tried our protein candy, and minutes later, he got robbed at gunpoint for $300,000 in chains. No, seriously, he was still holding a bag of Thrive candy when it happened. They took his chains, and honestly, they might have taken his Thrive too.
Now, he very well could have still been the guy to take it. It would probably be pretty incriminating for him to stand in a video with the actual chain that was just stolen with his face, basically praying for the police to arrest him. So it's still possible that that is the guy that did it. But like I said, at the very least, the chain that he's flexing in that video is not Jack's. But funny enough, and like I said earlier in the video, I literally cannot make this shit up. It would only be a few days later, maybe closer to a week, but not that long, that McKinley, Jack's ex, would actually do streams with Lacey. We talked all about that in my last video. It was absolutely embarrassing for both Jack and Lacey. And Jack would actually find out.
Literally, bro. Like, this dude Lacey goes for, like... This dude Lacey goes for, like, the most questionable women, bro. I'm so serious, bro.
About this while he was streaming, and he somehow finds a way to be the biggest cornball of all time when he would actually watch the stream and donate to Lacey.
Guys, should I gift Lacey 100 subs? No. Just because he's my boy Lacey. I'm trying to.
You see how that girl does not care. I listened to this last time I watched. Actually, no. I don't know if I reacted to this on stream, but I saw this. I was like, bro, the girl just does not look phased. Like, she does not, bro. I've been saying this, bro.
I don't care.
Yeah. He just noticed the 10 gifted. Enjoy. That's for your date, bro. That'll pay for your date. I got you. I might need to send him more, right? For his date.
I'm not sure this is the flex that Jack thinks it is. Bro basically just said, yeah, I'll pay you to take my...
Yeah, like... Bro's hater, like, haters be giving you money, bro.
My ex out on a date, feed her, and bang out some cheeks later tonight. Now, do I think Lacey was actually beating some Doonies down? Of course not. Captain Underpants was not banging, but that does not change the fact that Jack looked pathetic as fuck doing this. I'm pretty sure even the girl that he was with physically cringed while watching him do
that.
This.
Exactly. I literally said that, like, she does not, like, freaking bro.
It's $150, you know? It's not that bad, yeah?
She's like...
We'll spend more on you today. Yeah.
Like, she does not look happy, bro.
25, Chad, 25. 25 to Lacey.
Then only like 3 days later, Jack would post this on Twitter. Now, I'm not sure if this
bro was asking to get robbed.
A direct shot at Lacey, but it definitely feels like it. And if not, it's definitely a shot at McKinley. But what's really crazy about this is just normal Jack rage bait. He's been doing this for years, and usually it really gets people going. But this did not. In fact, even though he posted this on his Twitter account with over 100,000 followers, this video only has 900 something impressions, which is incredibly low for how many followers he has on Twitter. I think that right there just shows people are not falling for the rage bait anymore. And if Jack doesn't learn to actually make good content that people want to watch, people are not going to be there. But it's been one hell of a bad year for Jack, as everything that I talked about in this video
my gosh,
has happened to
there's actually like kids with Jack, bro. Like, bro actually has fans. I'm crying.
Him within the past 10 months, not even a full year. Which I'm just going to say right now, absolutely the fuck yes, I would like a cookie, because I guessed that this was going to happen a year ago. I've been saying this for the past year, and I was absolutely right. And in my opinion, if Jack doesn't change his ways, if he doesn't mature a little bit, it's only going to get worse for him, because everything I talked about in this video was completely avoidable if Jack just uses his brain a little bit. But I'm not 100% sure he's even capable of doing so. But with all that being said, that right there is where I'm going to end this video. Honestly, boys, unless Jack does something absolutely insane, this might be one of the last videos I ever make on him. When I made my very first Jack video over a year ago at this point, there wasn't a lot of people talking about him.
Wasn't that the one? I thought that was one that had like a million views.
Later, and he may be the most talked about person on this entire platform. That's how many people have made videos on him since I made my first one. Now, I'm not saying people are copying me. I'm not doing that shit. But this was a way more interesting topic when I first made my video originally, is what I'm trying to get at. I've never wanted to be one of those YouTubers that makes the same video as every other commentary channel. And like I said, when I made my first Jack video, that wasn't the case. Same thing with the Lacey videos, and same thing with the Jinxie videos. I came up with those ideas myself. I didn't see anybody else talking about them at the time.
And Jack
honestly,
Doherty and Neon,
a lot of my
bro.
topics that don't have anything to do.
Bro, I forgot about Jinxie, bro. I completely forgot about Jinxie,
Lacey,
bro.
have been doing really good. So that's kind of the plan moving
I wonder
forward.
how bro's doing. Now that he broke up with Becky Hills, he's finally free.
Really grow this channel and hit that 100K mark that I really want to, I gotta expand my topics, and I already have some pretty good ideas to do that. So with that being said, that right there is where I'm going to end this video. If you did enjoy the video, don't forget to drop a like on it and comment down in the comment section. As well as if you do enjoy my content as a whole, don't forget to drop that sub button. We are well on our way to 100,000 subscribers, which has been my dream since I was around 12 years old. If you haven't already, definitely drop a sub over on the second channel. We are a little over 400 subs away from hitting 1K, and when we do hit 1K and I finally get that channel monetized.
Alright, I'm gonna stop here, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Anyways, chat, like the video. Subscribe already. I'll catch y'all. Peace.